Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast. My name is Nico, your host, and my awesome co-host here is
DJ TJ in the mix.
DJ TJ in the mix. Hefleezy Fosheezy in the heezy. A special guest for you.
Hey, it's Ricky Gaming. How are you guys?
There you go. So on today's episode, we talk about how Ricky started trading. We're also talking about how our plays of the week are panning out. John's stock of the week, which you'll find out as long as you guys pay attention, right? But yeah, give us a preemptive thumbs up. Give us subscribe to the channel. Please let us know in the comments how you guys like us, hate us. We don't care. We also have a fundraising that we're doing. So please stick around and we'll catch you guys on the episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my awesome co-host.
What up, daddies and mommies? Hefleezy Fosheezy 75 in the building. So that is the code for tradingdaddies.com. You get 20 above $75.
Let's go. And we have a special guest with us today. Ricky Medina, a good buddy of mine who is also a father. He has a Twitch stream, Facebook stream, right? Facebook stream?
Facebook
stream. Plug up real quick.
It's Facebook or fb.gg. It's Ricky Gaming, AYEITS RICKY GAMING.
What do you stream on there, my guy?
Right now I'm actually playing Cold War. I actually kind of like it. Kind of cartoony. It's kind of fun. It's something new besides Warzone. So I'm just trying to, just get my head into something else, play something a little different.
Are you primarily a first-person shooter player?
Yes. I don't know. For some reason, it's always been my thing. So I don't know. To me, it's fun. I find it kind of like a competition on a daily basis. Okay. So I always want to win. Always want to do something. But it's also fun when you play with friends and stuff. All the conversations. That's what got me into streaming. Is just the silly and stupid conversations I have with my friends and stuff. So I have something recorded, and then whenever I want to look back at it, I'm just like, oh, look how dumb we were.
Nice. You might want to center yourself a little bit, my guy, where you're not in frame. There you go, right there. So yeah, I mean, dude, I'm a gamer, but I'm not a first person shooter gamer. I'm trash.
It always starts off like that.
Yeah, me too. I got glaucoma, bro. I can't follow.
I can't do it. I tried. All right, I'm pretty old school. I grew up when I was growing up in the Philippines. You know what's big back home in the Philippines was Counter-Strike LAN parties. So you would go,
definitely.
You would go to internet cafe, right? And you would sit there for hours. Sometimes I would cut class. I wouldn't even show up to school. I'd be there from sun up to sundown, and I've gotten suspended for it. And it would be so massive. I used to be super cool. I knew the bunny hop binding keys or whatever to Counter-Strike. And then once it moved to console, dude, I can't do it. I just can't. It's hard for me.
Oh yeah, hand-eye coordination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I game on PS4, and then I also got a PC as well. Just in case I want to go back to the PC key bindings and the keyboard and mouse, because I find that a little bit more competitive too. Just because I'm not used to it. I'm used to the controllers. So going to keyboard and mouse makes it a little I'm kind of stuck at what I'm doing.
I've been getting into some Overwatch.
That's fun.
I like Overwatch. Overwatch is fun. But yeah, I mean,
this might be out of the subject. So I was on Instagram, and then I was just flipping through pages, right? And then I saw a friend of mine. Remember on our last episode, he was selling a 3070. Gaming card. Going back to PCs, and all these gamers just boosting NVIDIA's sales. It's crazy how these gaming cards are expensive, stupid expensive. I was just curious, right? Without doing my own research, I asked my friend, hey, how much are you selling this 3070 NVIDIA gaming card? It was like an 8 gigabyte gaming card. And then he hits me up. He was like, "Oh, for $650 for you, my bro." And I was like, "It's a gaming card. Like, come on, man. Like $650." And he was like, "Yeah, that's actually cheap." And I was like,
yeah. I like how he said, "For you, my bro."
That's the hookup price. You, my guy.
You know, since you're into PC gaming, I was like, man, I can't believe how many, you know, like people out there willing to spend that much cash on a gaming card.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's the truth now. Like people did. So this new generation of NVIDIA cards that they just announced, super exciting. For the longest time, we were stuck on the 20 series, but now we're in the 30 series, right? And lo and behold, people fall in line for hours. There was one time, like there's a I don't know if you guys follow or even watch Austin Plays on YouTube. Or Austin does like tech reviews and all that cool stuff. He's pretty cool. He's a cool cat.
I got to
but he has one of his producers or one of his cameramen who really was in the market for a new gaming card. He made him fall in line for 12 hours.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I mean, he's a cool boss or whatever. Like, you know, he fell in line. He actually paid for the card for the guy. But dude, it was a thing, dude, because people were falling in line way past blocks.
Yep, and they're sold out. They're sold out online too.
Sold out online. It's one of the hottest things. Like there's even a dad there that they interviewed, and he was like, "I don't play games. Then why are you here? Because my son wants one." That's dedication.
Damn.
That's dedication.
And they're not cheap either.
They're not cheap, dude. They're super expensive. But with that being said, well, thank you, Ricky, for coming by, and we really appreciate you hopping on. We're excited for this episode, and let's get it cracking. How was everybody's week?
It was good. I had a good week this week.
Yeah. What was your bigger plays for the week?
Palantir, baby.
PLTR.
PLTR boys.
I bought Strikes, OTM boys. Shout out to the Discord chat. I bought $20 calls, and
you got to up it, my guy.
I know.
$30.
But I was down. I think into this week, I was down maybe like 150, 175, and I was like, well, that's a loss. I'm just gonna let it, expire worthless. Mm-hmm. And then out of nowhere, it just pops, and I gain over 210, 250, I think. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, oh, thank God I got out and text John. I was like, look what I did.
I did a thing.
I did something.
I did something.
I'm finally in the green.
I was like, what's this ITM mean?
What does ITM mean?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Oh my God.
What does ITM mean? John, how about you?
Bro, we had a wild week, first of all. We had it was a $7,000 realized week. One of the better weeks, but my biggest surprise was ticker symbol TSLA.
Bird Box Investments. Bird Box Investments.
So for our listeners and our viewers, a couple months ago when I placed a YOLO call and I told everyone, please don't follow me on this one.
Say less.
This is a moonshot, and my theory is that Tesla, first of all, is going to be $1 trillion company. Mm-hmm. Okay, we broke it down how they have so many, different companies under the parent company. They're into software, they're into insurance, they're into autonomous. They're going to take over Uber and Lyft eventually. Mm-hmm. They're in renewable energy. They have solar. They have the batteries. They have all sorts of stuff, right? Plus their cars. My theory is that, they're still a $1 trillion company, but that's not the point. The point was my $500 calls printed.
We were so juiced too. We were so
I was telling everyone, I was telling Nico, like, bro, like my $12,000 on last Monday does not compare, to what I have right now, because first of all, everyone knew that I was down on Tesla for 2 months, right? Because it just wouldn't shot up. Like, it was irrelevant until they got that S&P inclusion news, right? And we saw Tesla jump from 400 to hitting 506.
Yeah, 508.
508, yeah,
508.
508. So from then I saw I was down $3.5 grand, the most, and then I was able to cash out, almost $5 grand on this call right here. So why am I so happy is because I held on to it and it paid out. I've always had that belief of Papa Elon our Lord and Savior,
Papa Elon,
save this again.
Prayers up to Lord Elon.
So as a bet, okay, Nico and I had a bet, and we actually have it on a shirt. The shirt says, I ordered it online, by the way. It's $25. When it comes, I'm going to frame it. I'm going to put it on the wall, and I'm going to take a picture of it, show it to everyone, because this was a text that I sent to Nico one night. This was like a couple months ago. Hey, don't follow me on this trade. January 15th, $500 calls, 2021. I'm buying it. I'm going in. And then he says, say less.
I jumped in, but my stomach was my stomach was churning the entire time, and I had to cut the position. That's on me. That's my loss. Congratulations to the boy. Again,
I know.
John.
It's such a great celebration. So now the bet was if Tesla hits 500 by February, okay.
I mean, not 500. We're already at 5.
I know. But the original text was, hey, I see Tesla 500 by February.
Yeah, easy.
And it hit in November.
Yeah.
So as the bet goes.
Yes, he's rocking it. He's rocking the boxers. Go farther.
Yes.
Oh, hit it.
Oh, get it.
For those not watching this on YouTube, Teflon John is sporting the boxers, and he just flexed on us all. Tefleezy Fosheezy really earning his name on this Tesla trade.
I just want to let you know, bro, we're not doing this for clout, okay? For the ones who are laughing at me, like, shame on you, because who cares? I was down $3.5 grand, and now I came out, $5 grand up. It was a swing of $8 grand, like a swing. I came out and went. So, hey, I'm happy. I'm super happy about that.
Dude, congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You deserve it. You deserve all the wins this week. You really stuck to your guns, and that's what trading is all about. Sometimes when you take a position, you don't know where it's going to go, but if you have the stomach to hold it and you're not in any type of margin call, you're going to hold on to it because you believe in the company so much. That's pretty much where I'm at for this week. Biggest gains for me is Palantir still. Like, I'm, my 12.5 deep in the money now. Yeah. That, my expiration is not till May. I've been harping on this for a while now. I'm holding on to these calls for a while, dude. I don't think I'm ever going to let these go until it expires. I still have my shares. I'm currently, Neo was a good dude. Neo was a good banger this week. Close that stuff on Monday. And then, what's coming back, guys? That's really beautiful. I want to take a minute to talk about 3 stocks that I'm super bullish about: Peloton, Alibaba, and Alteryx. So if we're going to look at a technical analysis of these charts have been beaten down. So when we say that these stocks have been beaten down, they've sold off so much, and we're hitting a bottom, and our only direction is up.
Yep.
So Peloton's one of those stocks that hit 130, everybody sold off, and now we're in a position where it might go even higher than 130.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Right. So that's
just a friendly reminder. BABA, ticker symbol BABA, is pretty much the Amazon of China.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
it's the Yangtze River of China.
Yeah, dude, they're so undervalued, like, compared to Amazon.
Oh yeah,
so undervalued, and
I
don't know why people are not getting into it.
Well, okay. There's always going to be, it's a Chinese stock.
Yeah.
There's always going to be that it's made in China, and there's always that negative connotation that comes with something that's made in China. But I look the other way because I do feel that these Chinese companies have so much legs, and as long as you're backed by the CPP, dude, you're not gonna go down under. You're not gonna go. You know what was not backed by the CPP? Luck and Coffee. So,
and don't get me started on that one. And that's what I'm fearing when I'm getting into Chinese stocks, right? And no offense, like to Chinese stocks, but I got burned by Luck and Coffee because they were dubbed as the next Starbucks of China. And next thing you know, when they put out their earnings, there was some funny business with our numbers. We're really not the next Starbucks of China.
There's some tomfoolery happening.
Oh yeah,
tomfoolery happening. So so that's pretty much our week in review. Ricky, dude, like,
yes.
Besides streaming, right? Like,
yes.
What got you into trading?
I started back in 2000, I think 15 or 16. And the whole little, pink slips and penny stocks and yeah, I got stuck in that.
Aerotine
Incorporated.
Yeah, so I got stuck in that. I was actually trading ticker symbol CEI, Camber Energy.
Oh yeah.
And I was in there deep. I think I went from 1,000 shares to 3,000 to I think up to almost 5,000 shares because it was so cheap. And I was like, oh yeah, any day now it's gonna pop any day. And then they just keep, what was it called? Stock splitting. And I was just like, what the hell is this? Not as a newbie, I'm just like, I don't get it. Why is the price going up but my share is just like diminished?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, it's going back down. So, weak hands. I was like, I'm kind of scared. I need some money back.
Yeah.
So I got stuck in that for about maybe like 6 or 7 months.
Dude, you held it for 6, 7 months.
Yeah, I was in there deep. I was just like, it's going to be a long-term investment. I'm not going to worry about it. And then I started commuting to SFO a lot, or San Francisco a lot. So I was just like, on my phone during BART so I don't fall asleep and just checking it up. It's going, it's pretty stagnant, going up, going down. So I was like, cool, it's doing its thing. And then all of a sudden it just tanks one day. I'm just like, oh, there goes all my money.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind me asking, how much did you sink in there?
Oh, probably about $4,500.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Yeah. I came out with maybe like $1,500.
Oh, God.
So, and then after that was just, I need to make all this up. I need to find a way to get all my money back and just keep doing the same thing over and over again, average down, all this other stuff. And I think I had, at the end of 2018, I had about like 30, 40, maybe $50 left of all that, over the years. Yeah, I was hurting.
See, the thing is, what was the lesson learned though? Because in all honesty, I was there too. Like back in the days, I was trading all these penny stocks, and yes, you will hit 1 out of 100.
Yeah,
you'll get lucky.
It's like cold calling.
Yeah,
it's hard. Yeah, it's a hard trade. But what was the overall lesson learned?
I think it's do your due diligence, do your DD. Look at charts. I mean, until what, Nico, like last week?
Yeah.
I didn't really understand charts. I was just basing it off of gambling and seriously, I was a pure DJ and I was just like, I'll do the DD. I'll do the DD while I do all this and do all that. It never just came around.
Bro, so sorry to interrupt. What does DD for you? Is that DGen? What does that mean?
It's yeah.
It is? Oh, it's not due diligence.
No, it's really not. Because I was like looking it up. I was like Googling like Camber Energy. It's like, this looks good. Camber Energy news. It's like, there's a couple wells that's going to pop up soon in a couple months. And to this day, I don't think those wells ever open.
Oh,
It's
it
been
was
like
like
5 years.
I remember now.
But
Wow.
yeah, I
Damn.
was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just keep gambling and gambling, and something will happen if I hold on long enough. That's what stocks are about.
Gotcha.
My take on that one is that yes, when I used to play penny stocks back in the day, the only time that I actually put my hands up and said, you know what, this is it, I'm done, was when I saw my account, and I've burned so many accounts, I've busted so many accounts, 10 grand off of a penny stock, right? Like one of those get rich quick, like, you know what, this is the last time, go all in, bust.
Mm-hmm.
Right? When you found out that you busted, you're like, crap, like how many times do I have to do this?
Mm-hmm.
So I made a promise to myself, no more penny stocks. And we've been harping on this, for the past, I don't know, so many episodes, no penny stocks. The reason being is that they're so volatile, and majority of them, they go kaput, like they go bankrupt.
Yep.
They go into hiding. The reason that we trade majority of these blue chip stocks are because they're too big to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
Kodak.
yeah, it took me a really long time to get out of that phase where this is the last time, I'm just going to get rich quick.
But once in a while, though, we'll see a penny stock and we're like,
I don't know about that. Still.
Like remember CBAT? Like,
The shipping companies too. What was it? Ship, SHIP.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I mean, you've started trading back in 2015, and obviously there's some lessons learned. So fast forward to today, like what would you tell your old self? Like if you went back in time and you saw that guy riding on BART, like what would you tell him?
Get out now. It's better to just go to the casino.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have better odds.
Like a better casino, because I feel like playing penny stocks is like going to a roulette table where they use cards.
Yeah. Man. But
like Cash Creek.
Oh, dude.
Oh my
gamble in Cash Creek, bro. I don't know how to play the cards. Like I go to a roulette table or a crap table and they use cards. I'm like, why?
Yep.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Why? Like if you're gonna rig the system, please make it sense to me.
Hey, Ricky.
Yes.
So obviously you've changed your ways, right?
Of course.
Okay.
Kind of.
So what are you have you seen any like a big difference when it comes to trading penny stocks compared to, like, let's say a more stable blue chip stock or whatever?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I see a lot more growth with the blue chip stocks. That's what I started looking into as well. It's just like I say, I'm never going to play earnings again, but a lot of people, the earnings.
Never gonna play earnings again.
Yeah, if their earnings are good, then it's like more than likely I'm probably going to jump in. But if I'm like, with what's happening the last couple of weeks where earnings are, booming for some people and somehow they sink, it's like right now I don't feel like it's the right time, and that's why I don't play them. But some of them, it's just like I have a gut instinct. As much Tart says I started looking at, like I kind of have a gut instinct this will pop at least, a couple bucks, and then I get out.
Hey, Ricky, going back to gaming. Okay, so you're into a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Whenever you're losing in a game, okay, and I'm going to compare this, with stocks, right? Do you chase your losses?
Never.
Never chase your losses.
I don't.
Never ever chase your losses. That is such a bad thing to do. It's a horrible thing to do.
Why not? Don't you revenge trade?
I do, but it's just like when I'm playing games, it's like if I lose, it's just a game. But with stocks, it's like if I lose, do I say it's just money? Not all the time. Like,
no, I mean
as much as I put into it.
Yeah.
It's like, do I really want to lose like $3,000 in like a week? No, not really. I'd try and get some of it back. But
always.
But
what's the trade psychology?
there's always a time for, when I get to the point where it's like, all right, maybe it's just time to cut the loss and just call it.
How do you pre-game for a trade? You like that pre-game?
Pre-game for a trade? Talk to you guys.
Well, you're talking to a bunch of degenerates over here.
Exactly. So as long as I get the degen approval from you guys, or if it's just from myself, I'm like, all right.
It's a like-minded experience, and like, give us your experience with the whole. I mean, you traded by yourself, but now that you're trading with a group, how does it differ from your past experience?
So trading with you guys, it really opened my eyes to a lot of different stocks and a lot of different things. Like I said last week, Nico, we talked and you showed me how to read charts better and what to look at, how to set it up. Thank you for that, to be honest, because it really helped me a lot. Trading with you guys, it's fun. It's a lot better just to have people by my side rather than just me doing stuff and just like, oh, should I do this? It's just like it's a whole mind game, thinking game. And back then it kind of sucked. I had maybe one other person trading with me, and we were just messaging each other over like text messages or Instagram, like, hey, what is it? How does this sound? He's like, oh, sure. Oh, sure, let's do it. And I'm like, oh, damn, okay. And then we do it. But like trading with you guys, I'm gaining a lot more knowledge than what I, used to know, because after I took that loss and I came out with like $50, it's like I just stopped. I was like, I'm not gonna do this shit anymore. I don't want to lose any more money.
So what made you go back into it?
I still had $50.
I'm not quitting.
And the story about the $50, check this out. I found out about options. Like 2 years ago, maybe 2 years ago, maybe last year. When was that Tesla bubble? In February.
Yeah.
So I got back in and I was like, oh, Facebook, what are these calls? So I just started messing around. And I ended up with like $200 one day off of like Facebook calls. And then it went back down to like, $30, $45. And then the place where I was working at a casino, because DJs work at a casino.
True. Very true.
We have a stock, or we have like CNBC playing 24/7 in the back. I just started looking at that, and they were talking about Tesla hard. Thank God. I was like, I have $45. I was like, let's go all in on like $1,000 calls. This was when Tesla was at like $600.
What?
This was when Tesla was at $600 before the split in February.
Talk about an OTM play, dude. $600.
I spent $45 on the calls, 3 calls.
You were savage.
In the morning, probably like the day or day after, it shot up to like 960.
I remember that day.
Yeah, I was freaking out. My boss, I was telling my boss, I was like, I was like having a panic attack. My anxiety was like super high. My heart rate was like beating out of my chest. And that was the first time I've ever seen like a green portfolio. And that $45 turned into $9,000 cashed and sent. Yes.
Talk about dude.
I will send you the picture.
Dude, that's
a DJ play of the year.
Yeah, dude.
And that's where I got most of my stock money back. And
and some. Moral of the story: okay, if you're down to your last $50, YOLO
with Tesla.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not leaving, dude. Dude, that happened to me when I first started trading. I remember that one week. I was like, John, I'm down to my last 3 bands. And then he was like, dude, Zoom was reporting earnings. And I'm like, Zoom is reporting earnings.
And what happened to that Zoom trade? Tell me.
Bro, that went up to like 30.
Exactly.
That went up to 30. And then I YOLO'd it all on random bullshit.
Damn, Ricky, that's such a great story.
Bro, the stones, dude, the stones for you to throw your last 40, because at that point, bro, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah,
dude, what I'm really amazed by that story is the foresight of seeing it hit 1,000 from 600.
I was like, I guess they were the cheapest ones. They were only like 15, 16, 17 cents a contract, or $17 a contract. Yeah.
If you look at the probabilities from 600 to 1,000, that's not gonna hit.
No, I know it wasn't.
Crazy. That is crazy.
I think I sold 2 of them at like maybe like $29.75, $29.80, and the other one at like $32. So I was like,
that's OTM, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, my heart was racing. It was jumping from like $8,000. My portfolio was jumping from like $8,000 to like 15. And I was like, is this a mistake? What did I do wrong? Oh shit, what's going on?
Is this a glitch?
Yeah, that's what I really thought. And then I was
nothing's ever a glitch.
I might as well just sell it now before find out it's a mistake and then take my money away.
Hey Ricky, you probably thought that you invested in a penny stock, huh?
I actually kind of, with the way it moved and how volatile that was, I was like, because for a second it went from like $18,000 or $15,000 till shot back down to like $7,000.
Yeah, needed that volatility. Definitely needed that volatility. But yeah, so thanks for the stories. Just a little bit of dude, do you want to hear how Ricky and I met? So Ricky's actually the cousin of one of my best buddies, Justin. Shout out to Justin.
Hi, Jess.
Right? He's so Ricky used to have a girlfriend that lived down the street from Justin's grandma's house. Right? He's like, how old were you then? Like we were like 19. Like I think I was 19.
It was like back 19. In 06 because I was still going
05, 06, somewhere around there. Yeah. 05. I think it was 05. And then I think Ricky was like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
13 or 14. And then, so Ricky comes up to Justin and we're just, chopping it up. We're smoking cigarettes outside Justin's house. And then Ricky sees my ex-wife and goes, "What's up?"
Hey, can I interrupt? You, Nico, just you saying that, you two are a definition of trading daddies.
I was like, you little shit. Sorry. Hey, we've been boys ever since, dude. We've been boys ever since.
That's what you said, you little shit. That was it.
You little shit.
You can say, go ahead.
You little shit.
You little shit. Go ahead.
Oh shit.
Ever since then, dude, we've been boys. We're actually in a lot of things together, right? We're in a fantasy football league together. We're trading together. Ricky is also a dad, so for those who don't know, Ricky is also a father. With another one coming on the way, right? Congratulations, my guy.
Thank you.
I know, busy. Jackrabbit Ricky.
How do you find time, to trade and to play? And you're a dad and expecting another one.
I work graveyard shift.
Oh, okay.
So by the time the futures are open up, I'm probably sleeping until about the time for work because I work 11 to 8 or 11:45 to 7:45. So when I get home, my son's in school. So usually I'll either play, do some house chores, do whatever I can, or take a nap or watch CNBC and just keep up to date and then fall asleep on that.
Nice.
But most of the time I'll either play like video games or just hang out, eat breakfast, hang out in the Discord,
So to all the dads out there and all the moms out there, it is possible.
It is
for you to, have little ones and trade at the same time.
And have a full-time job.
Because you know what? I hate when I hear people say, I don't have time.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You do.
You do.
You're a model, bro. There you go.
You always have the time. So with that being said, thank you, Ricky, for joining. He'll be with us throughout the rest of the entire episode. But John's here to talk about our stock of the week. Stock of the week.
So enough degen time. So this week's stock of the week, I do want to present what's something that's within our lives. Like we see it every single day. It doesn't matter if it's coffee or tea or soda or water. We see it every single day, and they're actually in dairy as well. The ticker symbol I want to present today is ticker symbol KO, Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
All right,
which is better than Pepsi. So crucify me now for those people who love Pepsi. I don't like Pepsi.
I don't know about that. Okay,
I don't like Pepsi.
Pause on that.
Bulls versus Bears.
Okay, how about this? Technically and fundamentally, Coca-Cola is always going to be a stronger company.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, period. Okay, I'm going to explain why. Coca-Cola was produced by a pharmacist, believe it or not, a doctor, okay? A Dr. John Stith Pemberton, okay? Back in May 8th, 1886, okay? Story time. So it was sold first at Jacob's Pharmacy for 5 cents a glass. Crazy, 5 cents a glass. As a soda fountain drink, okay? The first year, it was averaging about like 9 drinks per day, okay? So check this out. You guys are gonna be shocked on this one. The 2 original ingredients were, check this out, coca leaves and cola nuts. And we're gonna get to the coca leaves because I can already see your face.
Oh,
yes. Believe it or not, yes. Your predicament of Coca-Cola having Coke itself, cocaine. Yes, there was cocaine in Coca-Cola back then. And I'm going to explain to you why.
Tap in your step.
No one cared about the cola nuts. Cola nuts is a source of caffeine, but who cares about caffeine? It's all about the coca leaves.
Wait, hold on one second. So you're telling me that cocaine, which gives you a different type of energy, and the cola nut, which gives you caffeine, you put these two together, that's super energy.
Yep. Oh, there's more.
That's like drinking 5 bangs in a row.
Bangs, yeah, energy shots, whatever. So back in the days, the cola was marketed and claimed, okay, to cure many diseases. Check this out, such as morphine addiction.
So you replace your morphine addiction with cocaine. Okay, cool.
Indigestion. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Because after a few rails, you do poo a lot.
It's true.
That's true.
Look at this. Nerve disorders.
Oh yeah, because you don't feel anything afterwards.
You don't feel your face.
Check this out. There's one more. Headaches.
Of course.
Oh, why am I laughing? I'm supposed to be serious. All right, let's talk about the coca leaf for a second. Okay, so for the listeners and viewers who don't know what coca leaves are, they're pretty much cocaine. You
Narcos, you guys have seen it. You pick a plant, you put it in water or some solution, and it crystallizes. Then you cook it down, and it turns into bricks. Then you turn it into powder form. Easy.
How do you know this?
Huh? Dude, if you watch enough Narcos.
You want to present my stock of the week then?
I'm just saying.
All right. So the original formula, okay, it was a syrup. Okay, the original syrup contained 9 grams of cocaine per
milligrams.
I can't take this seriously.
Bro, no, I'm amazed.
Per glass. They were averaging 9 per day. So imagine all those, 9 folks that were taking it, just chugging it.
So people were drinking 9 glasses
per
of
day.
Coca-Cola with 9 milligrams each.
Yep.
That guy was probably zooted.
Oh yeah, dude. There's more. Okay. So, but however, in 1903, okay, they removed the ingredient.
Boo!
Yeah. They probably replaced it with like high fructose corn syrup or whatever. Throughout the decades, though, okay, numerous. So you guys are probably going to be bored because they have so many like brands under Coca-Cola. Caffeine-free Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola Cherry, New Coke, and tell me if you guys have tried these. Golden Coca-Cola, I've never heard that.
No.
Coca-Cola with lemon, which I've had. Coca-Cola vanilla, yes. Coca-Cola lime, Coca-Cola raspberry, Coca-Cola black cherry vanilla, Coca-Cola black.
I remember that.
Is that the zero calorie one?
No, that's zero.
Oh.
Coca-Cola Citra, I don't know what that is. Coca-Cola Orange, Coca-Cola Life, Coca-Cola Ginger. I don't know about that.
Ginger, probably. I think ginger would be good.
Coca-Cola Ginger?
Yeah.
Okay, Coca-Cola Vanilla, which I've had. Tastes great, by the way. Coca-Cola Energy.
Because it's not enough.
Right? Coca-Cola Cinnamon and Coca-Cola Cherry Vanilla.
I could see cinnamon, cherry vanilla, yeah.
Cherry vanilla.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, you're going to be blown away by their portfolio because, believe it or not, you probably already know this. Coca-Cola owns a lot of different brands, okay? They own Sprite, they own Fanta, they own Schweppes, they own Appletizer, Fresca, Barks, Dasani, Smart Water, Powerade, Vitamin Water. Shout out to 50 Cent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Remember? He probably made like, I think 200 million off of Vitamin Water. Minute Maid, so your orange juice, your lemonade, limeade, Innocent, Simply. They also own Fairlife, which you can they produce dairy, like 2% milk, fat free.
Oh, the A2 milks.
Oh yeah, those ones. Okay.
Yeah. They also own Georgia Coffee, Costa Coffee, Fuse Tea, which I like, Honest Tea, which I like as well, Gold Peak, Peace Tea as well.
Oh, the cans with the okay.
Yep. Coca-Cola owns over 500 brands worldwide.
I could see that.
Okay. So this is why you want to own, ticker symbol KO in your portfolio, because there's more. Okay. They serve about 800 plus drinks, 800 plus drink varieties in the U.S. alone. Okay. And then their products, they're offered in 200 plus countries. So it's a worldwide brand. And plus they've been in business for, 130 some years. Right. Mm-hmm. So again, the ticker symbol is KO, trades under the New York Stock Exchange. Currently right now it's at 52.80 per share. And the 52-week low was back in, I believe, in March at 36.27, which was a bargain, by the way. Mm-hmm. And 52-week high is at $60.13, which was, I think, back in February. Mm-hmm. It has a market cap of $226 billion. So it's a really big company. Okay, first of all, its counterpart, Pepsi, is at $198 billion. Yeah. So if you want to say who's bigger, Coke is bigger. Okay. Mm-hmm. Coke is bigger. They offer more products, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
You think it has a bigger Coke?
Yes, Coke is bigger. To give you a perspective of how big Coke is, compare it to ticker symbol CMCSA, Comcast. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Comcast, it's a media company, cable, you name it, whatever. They're everywhere. Comcast is valued at $224 billion. So they're almost the same. Okay. In size, that's what I mean. Ticker symbol KO pays out $1.64 annually in dividends. So that's about 41 cents per quarter. So if you want to get paid out for next month's, this quarter's payout, I think the deadline is the 30th of this month to be paid out. I think the 14th or 15th December. So Ricky, I know you and I, we spoke about, dividend investing.
Yes.
Ticker symbol KO is actually one of the staple brands that you want in your portfolio because, first of all, it's stable. People buy it every single day. They don't even know if they're buying Dasani, that it's owned by Coke. It's just water, but they're really buying, Coke. But yeah, so ticker symbol KO. What is your favorite Coca-Cola drink?
Coke Zero.
Vanilla
Coke Zero. One time I got made fun of because I went to a party, right? And then, Asian parties, it's either a lot of Hennessy or a lot of Jameson. So I go there and I was like tasked to bring a bottle and chase. So I brought myself Coke Zero because I was on a diet. And they were like, well, you're a weenie. Why did you bring me Diet Coke? I'm like, it's not Diet Coke, guys. It's Coke Zero. It's the same. No, it's not, dude. It's the label's different, right?
No sugar.
No sugar, right? It has aspartame, which is supposedly bad for you, but once
It
in a
causes
while,
headaches.
it causes headaches.
Yep.
See, Coca-Cola, bring back cocaine.
It cancels out.
It cancels out. Give us back the Coke. Like, live up to your name. What about you, Ricky? What's your favorite Coke product?
Vanilla Coke for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That one was good. Vanilla and orange was good.
Vanilla orange Coke. I love vanilla orange Coke.
I'm an iced tea guy, so Honest and Gold Peak.
Nice.
Gold Peak Raspberry is really good.
Oh yeah.
You guys ever been to the Coke store in Vegas?
Yeah.
I think I had when I was little.
So it's really cool because they you could order a sampler and then they lay out like a whole bunch of different Coca-Cola products from around the world and you get to sample each one.
Yep.
Some of them are good, dude. Some of them's like bad. Like there's this bitter one from like South America. I just couldn't drink it. All right, guys, let's get into some current events. So, bro, what's going on, dude? More lockdowns happening?
There's no lockdown over here.
Yeah, you're in farmland. Obviously, they're gonna lock you down. They need the potatoes.
We also have one of the highest cases.
Yeah, please be careful out there, my guy.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny about these especially in California, right? So the Governor Newsom, decided. Dude, that guy is so fucking handsome, dude. I'm sorry, he's just like God. He's cute.
I think it's his hair.
Is it his hair?
He got what 4 or 5 kids?
Like he gives off that smile. Like I could steal your girl. You know what I mean? Like he has that smile. Like I could walk in a room and I could point out I could steal your chick. Like he's that guy. Gavin Handsome. We're gonna change his name to Gavin Handsome. But he's saying that we are now. I think starting today, there are curfews. So starting from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., we're not supposed to be gathering. First and foremost, we're not supposed to be gathering anyway because that's pretty much the base and root of all these spreading events. So please be safe. But you know what's funny? Tesla employees are now essential workers.
I saw that.
Yeah.
According to the governor. Bro.
Handsome's invested in Tesla.
There's not going to be any gas-powered vehicles in 2035.
No gas-powered sales of new vehicles.
Sales.
Yeah. Sales in 2035, but at the same time, he is saying that all Tesla employees are now essential workers. Wow. Long Tesla now.
They save lives, bro.
They do save lives. They saved portfolios. They saved yours.
Saved mine.
All right. They saved yours. They saved yours. The Trump administration is overruling Papa Powell, and it's cutting off Fed emergency lending programs. So more small businesses are going to get hit with this because now they're trying to they're pulling the rug essentially about all the emergency lending that they're doing. They're pulling the rug. We know what's going on with the government. It's a whole lot of pettiness right now. It's definitely a petty party. I mean, with that being said, please be aware of what's going on with the market conditions because we've seen this in the past few weeks. We've seen market weakness with more cases rising for COVID, as well as these government programs are being shut down, like surprisingly. So a lot of economy bears are coming out of the woodwork. Also, bears, it's wintertime. Go hibernate. We don't need you right now. We need steak. The bulls need to come out. And you guys are just hampering our growth. I don't like any of you guys. Sometimes I'm a bear. You know what I mean? Pfizer just applied for emergency use of their COVID vaccine. So watch out for Pfizer while John is adjusting his boxers.
You can swim in these.
Dude, can you?
Yeah.
Do you feel like Michael Phelps? The Michael Phelps trading?
Smooth. Like they hug too.
Oh.
They give so much support.
Have you show your wife yet?
I love it, bro.
You show your wife yet?
Oh yeah, she saw it the first day. She took a video of me and sent it to our family before people saw them. Like my parents, my brother, my sisters. Like it was so embarrassing. Yeah, and then I was like, "Who are you sending that to?" No one.
Oh, group
Oh
chat.
man,
Go ahead.
we really got to get your brother on the show. So back to market weakness. I mean, back to Pfizer. Watch Pfizer in the next coming weeks. If they do get approved, expect that to pop. I know my wife is holding a few shares of Pfizer. Dude, my wife trades now.
Hey, trading mommies.
Dude, my wife trades now. So back to a little side story here. Shout out to El Wifo. She watches a lot of TikTok, right? And on TikTok, somebody said buy Blink, BLNK. So she goes, I'm going to buy Blink. And I'm like, all right, sweet. You do that, Bubs. And then I go, all right, cool. Let me hop in that trade with you. So she buys Blink at $9 for 10 shares. I'm like, great. Let's see where this goes. I sell the next day because it dipped, right? My loss aversion for that stock wasn't, I didn't want it. She rubs it in my face yesterday. She says, hey, guess where Blink is now?
Where is it now?
Where? She goes, $22. And I'm like, did you just 2x your cash? I just 2x my cash. I'm like, she's a better trader than I am.
You know what you should have said? Well, I wish I would have said, your money is my money.
So shout out to the wife. She's now a trader. She's a better trader than I am. And then, dude, so more market weakness. I feel that this trend is going to go more into the close of the month. So be prepared. Again, I said, I'm not going to stop warning you guys to just be prepared and have a plan. Make sure that you guys have plays that are ready for a good day, a bad day, and a sideways day. Not having a plan means that you're twiddling your thumbs watching charts for no reason. So please be aware of the market conditions before you play anything. And remember that timing the market, like timing your plays, is not a good idea. It's time in the market. So if you're already long on something, hold on to those, because as long as you're not hitting any margin calls, just keep adding up, because sooner or later they're going to pop. Unless you're scalping. Shout out to the scalpers, because you guys are making a killing this week. Tyson Foods is in the hot seat. The people who process our chicken, they're in the hot seat for covering up COVID cases.
What?
Wait, within their employees, or
within their employees. So they're saying that that somebody tests positive for COVID, they don't mention it, and they said you have a better chance of catching COVID going grocery shopping than catching COVID at work.
What?
Yeah. So that's shout out to Mary's Chicken, because you guys are better than Tyson anyways.
Shout out to Tesla.
Shout out. So with that being said, let's go around the table for our top plays. No DGen play of the week, did we not?
Dude,
okay. I'm here.
Real quick then. So we had a lot of DGen play, okay? So I do want to talk about my DGen play of the week, okay? So real quick, Workday, ticker symbol WDAY, okay?
Ooh.
Yes. So was that Wednesday? Wednesday. No, Thursday. So Thursday after hours, Workday reported earnings. I had 2 calls. It was 2 calls, and I had 100 and something shares, whatever. And I took a 2.5 grand loss on Workday, which killed my momentum. Okay, because first of all, it shot up to like 240 something, and all of a sudden, it kind of like sold off and took a dump. And I went for lunch, and next thing you know, like I was down, a whole lot. So when it comes to DGen play of the weeks, I mean, that was my DGen play of the week, But
let's look at the Workday chart, right? If you guys have a chance to take a look at the daily for the Workday chart, it's gotten beaten down so much.
It was nice.
It was beautiful, but now it's beaten down so much. So expect this to be one of our bounce plays. on a technical basis, this is going to be one of our balanced plays.
Nice.
The RSI is dipping at 43 right now. I mean, the MACD is curling down, so a little bit more pain for the workday holders, but I feel like this is going to bounce pretty soon, and we're going to be right there with you to play that.
Yeah, I'll look at it again.
For sure. So let's talk about our plays, our actual non-degenerate plays for the week. Let's start with our guest, Ricky. What are you looking at this week?
DraftKings.
Ooh, you're such a degenerate, bro.
I know. We're just trying to get your money back.
Playing that over and over again. DraftKings. I was looking at the $50 calls for this week.
Okay.
I like those.
I think it's ranging right now from 48 to 49. So I kind of want to be in the money or close to it. I do have a couple as 55 calls as well, just in case it goes. But 50 is probably going to be my super duper play of this week, and probably put a little bit more money into that one.
There's more legs to DraftKings because I feel like the RSI is only at 52.98, so it's not oversold. Overbought. Yeah, it's not overbought by any means. So we're definitely within range. So there's more to it for sure.
Yeah.
How about you, John?
So I looked at Friday's close was a very weak close for the markets. I just want to let everyone know that SPY and the Dow Jones, they broke first support. Okay. So the reason I'm short over the weekend is because of that. Tech kind of hold onto the chart. Dow it actually just broke. Okay. So the reason I'm bearish over the weekend is because of that. I'm short Boeing. I'm short 125 shares. I'm checking right now. 125 shares. Currently up on that one. I'm also short Caterpillar, CAT. I'm short 100 shares on that one. Down $50. And I also got into 5 calls of UVXY because I feel like the Rona cases are still spiking, and this whole uncertainty of pulling all these government funds or government programs, it's going to cause more uncertainty in the markets. So yes, I am bearish going into Monday, but if it's a green day all of a sudden, like Pfizer gets approved or Moderna gets approved or whatever, then I'm just going to cut all these positions and look at the charts again.
Exactly. So exactly, that's exactly what I mean by having a plan, because you know exactly what to do depending on what the market conditions are. And I think that and it's not going to come immediately for everybody. For us to develop plans, it's also based on your trading style. So some traders are scalpers. They never have a plan. They just go with the momentum, right? Swing traders, however, we look at me. I'm a swing trader because I'm trying to build more gains throughout an entire span of time. And some certain day traders are doing the same. For me, I'm short on Boeing. Short Boeing, and I'm long on Peloton. I'm looking into an entry point for Baba, because what I've noticed is the Chinese stocks, they don't go with what the market says. Mm-hmm. They go by their own beat. So with more volatility in the United States, we have to look elsewhere for other opportunities. And these are great opportunities that we can definitely exploit. And Alibaba is one of those plays that are just, that chart just looks beautiful. Mm-hmm. It just looks beautiful. Have you ever seen the Mona Lisa? The Mona Lisa is trash compared to this chart. Yeah. I don't like the Mona Lisa anymore. I don't like the Sistine Chapel. Nobody painted that shit. Imagine painting that, going all the way up there and just brushing strokes like this. Not going to do it. So those are our plays for the week. Before we let you guys go, we have a couple minutes. We just want to, again, thank you guys, each and every one of you guys, for joining in. We want to thank Ricky for being on. We really do appreciate taking the time and blessing us with your presence. We want to thank John's Boxers for making an appearance. Oh my god! And so This is it's Thanksgiving, guys. So we have we know that we're in a pandemic. We know that there are families that are less fortunate than we are. We know that there are families that are struggling right now. So what we would like to do is we've launched we've already launched a campaign, a fundraising campaign that we've partnered up with the SF Food Bank, the SF Marin Food Bank. So donations are definitely welcome. We will link that in the description. We'll also put it on our Instagram. And also any merch that is bought from our stores at tradingdaddies.com, 10% of these proceeds will go to that fundraiser. So I mean, if you guys don't want to buy any merch, we don't care. Just go ahead and donate. Many families will definitely be happy. And it's not just going to be for Thanksgiving. It's going to go all throughout the holidays. So this is definitely a DadsGiving and a Merry Christmas because we want to share our blessings with everybody else. But with that being said, any last words, guys?
Yeah, me. Just want to say thank you to you guys putting me on the show and having me in the Discord. Y'all made me feel at home.
Plug your gaming channel again.
Plug again. So my gaming channel, you guys can catch me streaming usually on Thursdays and Fridays. Just because I work 6 days a week, so it's a little hard. It's gonna be fb.gg/it's Ricky Gaming.
Nice.
Also want to give a shout out to 2 food trucks in South City or South San Francisco. It's going to be a Rice Bucket and Sip and Slurp. They're close to you, Nico.
I know.
So that's my boy. So we have a couple things coming out probably in the next couple months as well with what I'm doing. So
cool.
Just want to give you guys a heads up and shout them out as well.
Thank you very much. We'll definitely check those places out. So with that being said, check us out on Instagram at John C Trades, at Trading Daddies. I just changed my name to at Trading_Poppy. And then Ricky's Instagram is
_R Medina.
_R Medina. Thank you guys again, each and every one of you guys, for taking the time to listen to our episodes. We appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts. Hit us up on tradingdaddies.com for all the news, all the merch. With that being said, though, peace.
Long live DJs.